Welcome back to RamZland. Today I want to show you a fun way to synthesize copper sulfide. Check this out.
For this experiment, we're using a test tube, my Bunsen burner, copper wire, and powdered sulfur. So the first step is to make a coil of copper wire that you can fit in your test tube. I like to do this just by wrapping it around a dry erase marker. So I'll leave a little bit of wire off the end so I can pull it back out of the test tube. And I'm just wrapping a coil around my marker that I can fit in my test tube. And it'll kind of look like a spring, like that. The next step is to add half a gram of powdered sulfur to your test tube. Next, you're ready to add your coil of copper wire. Next, place your Bunsen burner right under your test tube and heat up your copper first before you start heating your sulfur. You're going to heat up that copper first. And then we're going to start heating up our sulfur. And you'll see the sulfur vapors start to interact with the copper. You might even see a little bit of incandescence. I see a little incandescence there. Yep. After about 10 minutes, your copper wire will cool down and you can remove your product. The outside of the copper wire has copper sulfide that's formed. You can see how shiny it is. Look at that bright luster of copper sulfide. Isn't that amazing? With a darker background, you can see it almost looks kind of blue. Here's the balanced equation for this synthesis reaction. We begin with the reactants copper and sulfur. We have 2 moles of copper, that's 2Cu, and sulfur, S. When activation energy is added, we get the product copper sulfide, Cu2S.
I hope you enjoyed today's edition of RamZland, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this presentation, be sure to remember to like and subscribe.